Hello there everyone, it's Carol here. Thank you so much for joining me. This is just going to be a quick video tonight. I just want to give you a little bit of an update. So as most of you know, if you've been watching any of my previous videos, I'd been working on my vintage neutral journal. I'm still working on that, but I also have set aside Fridays for working on journals that need finishing off. Some of you may recognize this one. So in between making all the videos, in between working on that vintage neutral journal, I've also been working on some of my unfinished journals as well. I still have some work to do in this one, and I'll come to this one in a little bit. So I am not going to give you a flip through of it just yet, but I want to just show you a couple of bits and pieces. So last year, I think it was middle of last year, I have redone a journal that I created with an Artie Maze kit, and I've recreated it and have used a different kit to be able to recreate the original journal that I made, and it's hardback, and I've covered it in this beautiful wallpaper. It does need a little bit of TLC because the wallpaper is just splitting up here, but I intended to put some fabric on the spine anyway, so that will help to give that a little bit of extra support. And in the videos that I did, I showed all the different ways in which I decorated this journal in terms of all the pockets and the flips and the little secret bits and pieces in it. And all it needs is for me to go through and just finish off a few bits and pieces. So just to give you for instance, so this was the very first page in the journal, and all the pages were made out of large envelopes. So if I just tilt it that way so that you can see the page a little bit better. So I put some nail polish on the picture of this lady here, so she's got a little bit of a shine to her. I've put a journaling card inside of the pocket there, and I've still got all the cards to finish off to put inside each of the envelope pockets. And then I'll just show you this page, and then I'm not going to really show you anymore until I've actually completed it all. I'm about 2/3 of the way through decorating it. So if you can see on here, I put on some lace on this little bottom bit and a little saying. I've added a tag and a butterfly on the front of this page, so the tag can pull out and you can write on the inside. And I've used some embossed lined paper in there, use some metal eyelets on there, and that just tucks into that little space. And then this flips up to reveal some writing space on the back side here, and then there's some journaling cards in there. And then on this one, had a little bit of a mishap because this was originally magnetized, so that this is a flip out, and it was magnetized to the back page, but because of some of the decoration that I've done on it, the magnet now doesn't work, so I had to omit the magnet bit. The other thing was I used some tape on here, and the tape split, so I've ended up adding some coffee dyed paper to act as the hinge, and I've added some lace on the bottom and a tab on the side, so that now flips back. There's a pocket here. There's a long, tall, skinny tag that can be opened up and written on the inside of that. And there's a little tiny belly band on top of the pocket, but this little belly band actually flips up so that you can write on there. And I've added some beads on the bottom there and put a journaling card inside of that. And then on this side, you can see here the extra paper that I've added for the hinge, and then I've decorated up this side of it, and there's a journaling card inside of there with a selection of different old ledger pages to act as a little notebook. So this is what she's looking like at the moment. I've still got lace and things to add. As I say, I'm about 2/3 of the way through. In fact, you can tell, look, because this is all splayed out from the pages that I've decorated, and these are quite close together here at the end, and that's because I haven't finished decorating those. So she's going to be a little bit of a chunky monkey by the time I've finished with all of the pages. And I want to put some book corners on as well, and a page decoration on the front as well. But I just wanted to give you an update that I am working on some of my older projects to get them finished. That is the plan for this year, is to be working on these unfinished objects, UFOs. So there will be more to come on this particular journal. Now this one I wanted to show you because, as you've seen, as I say, if you are a regular viewer of mine and you have been watching a lot of my videos, you will have seen that I've made loads of bits of ephemera and embellishments, because I've been going through all of my stash to make little bits and pieces, because I wanted to condense that stash down. It was sort of getting on my nerves a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm making a series of small single signature journals to have at the ready, because I've been mass making some of these bits and pieces, and then all I have to do is, once these are made up into single, oh, such a mouthful, single signature pages for the journal, then I can just go through and quickly decorate them up with all the bits and pieces that I've been making. So I have the next one's at the ready for some decoration. This one's partly ready. And then I've got loads of covers ready that just need some pages adding. So once I finish that one, I'll start decorating that one, and I'll make that up so that that will be the next one then to be decorated after this one's done. So you can see sort of, well, I suppose the 4 different stages: the journal that's ready and I can start decorating it, the journal that's ready so that when I've done this one I can then start on that one, the journal that's waiting to have the signature put into it, and the cover that is waiting to have the signature put in. So I've got a little bit of a factory line going on here. So that's that one. So let me just give you a quick flip through. Now, some of these bits and pieces you won't have seen because I'd already got some of these pieces already made up. So I just went through my stash of made up ephemera and embellishments, and I picked out the ones that I wanted to use. I also did a video recently where I used one of my old digital kits, and I'd got bits and pieces left over, so I made some ephemera and embellishments from that. So this was one of them, and there's a little belly band on the back. There's still the odd 1 or 2 bits to do in here, but I'm sort of very nearly done with it. I added an embossed border here on the front cover with some lace on, and then I've left lots of space for writing. Now, whoever buys this, they don't have to do writing in it. It means that they can decorate the rest of the pages up as they so wish with some of their own stash, if they don't want to do the writing in it. But I quite like it with some of these blank pages in, and I've put some old original ledger paper in here as well, and some laces, and then every so often there's a little page that comes up that's decorated. There's this beautiful book page in here, and this was one of the pockets that I made up from that leftover bits and pieces from the kit and tucked behind there. So there's a little secret tuck spot. There's a big journaling card with some lined writing paper on the back. I've just got the tags to finish off. I need to put some eyelet holes in there to finish that off. And then we've got another page. This was another one of the pieces that I made, again from those leftover kits, and it is just a little journal booklet, and it slides underneath that belly band and is held in place just to stop it sliding about with that paper clip. Little butterfly on that music paper. This was like a handmade paper clip, so that you can put a little tiny journaling card in there, and it does hold it in place. Occasionally it'll fall out, but on the whole it does stay in place. And then this was the centre of the signature. Need to put some pieces on the ends of the strings. I added this pocket, did a little bit of collaging on it, and then it's got a little notebook inside of there, something that I'd made previously. Here was a tag, and I've just put this here as a little clip to hold it in place because that swings round, so then you can write on the back of the tag, and then it slides back into place, and that just stops it. When you lift it up the page, it stops it from slipping about all over the place. Little piece there, little piece there, and then this, there's a little tab here so that you can pull on this, and it pulls completely out and flips over and is held together by this little magnet over here, which is underneath the little tab there. Also, these cards pull out so that you can write on the back of here. You could also write on the back of here as well. So that just slots back in there and in there, and then that opens out, and that's the other side of the book page. I added a long pocket here and some little bits and pieces here, so I just decorated that little tag up, and a little journal card that's folded in half. So those are bits and pieces to go in there, waiting to be used. Flip over the page, and there's another one of these little pull-outs. So again, it pulls out that way and it opens that way. And again, this card does the same thing. It pulls out from the four corners, but I've also attached this image so that it acts as a belly band as well. So you could actually insert a little hidden piece of writing paper underneath that picture. Some more of that original ledger paper. I made these in the video as well, using up these this old digital kit that I'd got. So those are the envelopes there, and they're just hooked over the top of the horizontal belly bands. And then this was a tag that I'd made a while ago. It was just sat in the box, and so there's a pocket on the back, and it has a journal card in it, and there's a pocket on the front, and it also has a journal card in it, and that sits behind both of those belly bands and behind the envelopes that are on there. And then this is another bag similar to, hang on, where's she gone? Similar to that one, where I did some stenciling on there and then did a little bit of a cluster thing on it, and that flips open to reveal this little picture here, which is also a little belly band, so something can be tucked under there. And then there's the pocket on the back cover, which has got some journal cards just tucked in there as well. Again, I made these in the video as well from those leftover bits of digital kit. So it just goes to show that even with leftovers, you can still make a really nice journal. Pocket on the back, and again, another big journaling card that can be written on the back, and that just tucks in there. So it needs a closure, and it needs just the odd one or two little bits to just finish it off. I want to put something on the spine as well to just help to protect the spine a little bit too. And then I'm getting this one ready. This needs a little bit of work on it, so that once I've completed that one, I can then go on to start to decorate this one with some of the other bits and pieces that I've added. So I hope that, I always say this, I hope that you've got some inspiration from this video, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update that I am working my little socks off behind the camera, because as well as doing the 4 videos a week and working on the vintage neutral journal, I'm working on other projects too, and these are not the only 2. I'm working on other stuff as well, so I'm doing that all in between the videos as well. And the final thing that I wanted to say was thank you so much to everybody that wished me well on my 21,000 subscribers, and also all those people that went and got the freebie download from my Ko-fi shop, and for those that actually purchased me a coffee to say thank you, or purchased the freebie digital itself, that money was really appreciated, and has gone to good use of replenishing some of my glue. So thank you very much for that. So that's me. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely weekend. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, ciao, and all the rest of it that I used to say on my lives. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.